Just in case you're looking for a little bit of zero hedge doom on this Friday, here's the doctor himself.
Economic activity is recovering only very anemically. Growth is low, inflation is low, unemployment is high, and that's the reason why we have zero policy rates, we have QE, credit easing.
Roubini actually didn't sound quite as bearish enough for us, so we pushed him to please give us his worst-case scenario, and please blame the Fed. Bonus points for any other central banks you can implicate.
It may not end well for the following reason. The Fed is doing it, the ECB is doing it, the Bank of England, the SMB, the Bank of Japan. But the reality is all this excess liquidity is not going in credit creation for the real economy remains dynamic. It's going into financial transactions. So instead of having goods inflation, we have asset reflation or inflation. Now, we're not yet maybe in bubble territory for the US stock market, but if you're looking, for example, at housing around the world, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, France, Germany, Israel, Brazil, Hong Kong, Singapore, China, we have frothiness, if not outright bubbles, in housing market in many parts of the world because interest rates are low all over the world.
Nice job. Full disclosure, Dr. Roubini spoke to us yesterday on Street Smart before this morning's jobs report. You may have noticed my tie was different, but his opinion is unlikely to change as much as my cravat. We did talk to someone else who isn't exactly cheering the economy on right after the numbers came out.
It's a messy report. Messy not only in terms of what it's trying to cover, but very different methodologies this time around for the household survey and for the establishment survey. Having said that, Betty, two things that I would note in particular. One is the revisions to the prior months are encouraging. And the other thing is keep an eye on the employment to population ratio and the participation number. Both of them came down by 0.3 to 0.4 percentage points. That's not good news. So a lot to chew on, better than expected, but with a huge asterisk because of all the distortions that are in those two measures.